Animal communication is a fascinating and complex field that bridges the gap between humans and the myriad species that share our planet. Understanding how animals convey information, express emotions, and interact with their environment can deepen our bond with them and enhance our ability to care for and work with them effectively. Teaching animal communication involves exploring the diverse ways animals communicate and developing methods to convey this knowledge to others, whether they are pet owners, wildlife enthusiasts, or professionals in animal care and training. This guide will cover the essential aspects of teaching animal communication, including the principles of animal behavior, techniques for observing and interpreting animal signals, and strategies for imparting this knowledge to various audiences. We will also discuss practical applications and considerations for fostering a deeper understanding of animal communication. Animal communication encompasses a range of signals and behaviors that animals use to interact with one another and their environment. These can include vocalizations, body language, visual signals, and chemical cues. The study of animal communication is interdisciplinary, drawing on ethology, psychology, linguistics, and even neurobiology. Animals use different modes of communication depending on their species, environment, and the nature of their interactions. Common modes include sounds made by animals, such as the calls of birds, the growls of dogs, or the songs of whales. Movements and postures, such as tail wagging in dogs or the body positioning of cats. Displays like the coloration patterns of butterflies or the mating dances of birds. Pheromones and scent marking used for communication in many species, including insects and mammals. Communication serves various functions, including attracting mates and signaling reproductive status, establishing and defending territory, reinforcing social structures and relationships within groups, warning of predators or other threats, coordinating group hunting or signaling food sources. Effective communication begins with keen observation and accurate interpretation of animal signals. Here are some techniques for understanding and teaching animal communication. Spend time observing animals in their natural or controlled environments. Take note of their behaviors, vocalizations, and interactions with others. Understand the context in which specific signals occur. This includes considering the situation, the presence of other animals, and the environmental conditions. Compare the communication methods of different species to identify similarities and differences. This helps in understanding the evolutionary basis of communication. Recognize how training and socialization affect communication. For example, domestic animals often learn specific signals and cues from their human caregivers. Teaching others about animal communication involves translating complex behaviors into understandable concepts. Here's how to effectively convey this knowledge. Create a comprehensive curriculum that covers the basics of animal communication, including teach about different modes of communication and provide examples. Focus on communication methods specific to various species of interest. Use real-life case studies and examples to illustrate communication principles. Visual aids and hands-on demonstrations can significantly enhance learning. Show videos and images of animals in various communication scenarios. If possible, demonstrate animal communication techniques with live animals, showcasing how they interact and communicate in real time. Interactive activities help reinforce learning and engage participants. Simulate animal communication scenarios where participants act out different roles. Conduct field trips or use observation sessions to practice identifying and interpreting animal signals. Facilitate group discussions where participants analyze and interpret observed animal behaviors. Link theoretical knowledge to practical applications. Teach how understanding animal communication can enhance training methods and improve interactions with animals. Demonstrate how to assess and address behavioral issues through effective communication strategies. Discuss the role of communication in wildlife conservation efforts, such as tracking and studying endangered species. Animal communication is a continually evolving field. Encourage learners to keep up with recent research and advancements in animal communication. Attend workshops, conferences, and courses related to animal behavior and communication. Contribute to research projects and studies focused on animal communication. Teaching animal communication also involves addressing various practical considerations and challenges. Ensure that teaching methods respect the well-being of animals. Use humane and ethical practices when interacting with animals. Avoid disrupting animals' natural behaviors and environments during observation. Tailor teaching approaches to suit different audiences. Focus on practical communication strategies for enhancing relationships with domestic animals. Emphasize observation techniques and conservation implications. Provide in-depth knowledge and advanced techniques for those working in animal care, training, or research. Acknowledge that cultural and contextual factors can influence perceptions of animal communication. Different cultures may have varying beliefs and practices related to animal communication. Adapt teaching methods to the specific needs and contexts of the learners. Teaching animal communication is a rewarding endeavor that bridges the gap between humans and animals, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of the diverse ways in which animals interact with their world. By exploring the principles of animal communication, developing effective teaching techniques, and addressing practical considerations, we can empower others to build stronger, more empathetic relationships with the animals they encounter. Through careful observation, structured learning, and practical application, we can enhance our ability to interpret and respond to animal signals, improving our interactions with both domestic and wild species. Ultimately, teaching animal communication is not just about imparting knowledge but also about nurturing a greater respect for the complexity and beauty of the animal world. Teaching animal communication is more than an academic pursuit. It is a profound journey that enriches our understanding of the animal kingdom and deepens the connections we share with the creatures that inhabit our world. By exploring the intricate ways in which animals convey information, express emotions, and interact with their environment, we gain valuable insights that can enhance our relationships with both domestic pets and wildlife. Throughout this guide, we've delved into the principles underlying animal communication, from the diverse modes such as vocalizations, body language, and chemical cues to the functions these signals serve in the lives of animals. This foundation provides a framework for understanding the complexity of animal interactions and highlights the evolutionary and behavioral aspects that influence communication strategies across species. The techniques for observing and interpreting animal signals form the cornerstone of effective teaching in this field. Through careful observation and context analysis, we learn to decipher the nuanced language of animals. Comparative studies further illuminate the similarities and differences in communication methods, while training and socialization reveal how animals adapt their signals to their environments and relationships. These insights are crucial for developing a comprehensive approach to teaching animal communication. When it comes to imparting this knowledge to others, whether they are pet owners, wildlife enthusiasts, or professionals in animal care, creating a structured curriculum and utilizing visual aids and demonstrations are essential. Interactive activities and practical applications not only engage learners but also help them apply theoretical concepts to real-world scenarios. By incorporating role-playing, observation exercises, and case studies, we make the learning process dynamic and impactful. However, teaching animal communication also presents practical challenges and considerations. Ethical treatment of animals is paramount, ensuring that our methods respect their well-being and natural behaviors. Tailoring teaching approaches to diverse audiences, whether focusing on practical training for pet owners, observational techniques for wildlife enthusiasts, or advanced methods for professionals, ensures that the instruction is relevant and effective. Additionally, recognizing cultural and contextual variations enriches the learning experience and fosters a more inclusive understanding of animal communication. The field of animal communication is continuously evolving, driven by ongoing research and advancements. As educators, it is important to stay updated with the latest findings and incorporate them into our teaching practices. Encouraging learners to engage in professional development, stay informed about recent studies, and participate in citizen science projects fosters a culture of curiosity and lifelong learning. Ultimately, teaching animal communication is an invitation to view animals through a lens of empathy and respect. It challenges us to appreciate the complexity of their interactions and the subtlety of their signals. By fostering a deeper understanding of animal communication, we not only enhance our ability to interact effectively with animals but also contribute to their welfare and conservation. In conclusion, the journey of teaching animal communication is both a privilege and a responsibility. It requires a blend of scientific knowledge, practical skills, and ethical considerations. As we navigate this intricate field, we become better equipped to bridge the gap between humans and animals, promoting harmony and mutual respect. The insights gained through teaching and learning about animal communication ultimately enrich our lives and deepen our connection to the natural world. Embracing this knowledge allows us to engage with animals in a more meaningful and informed manner, fostering a world where we coexist with greater understanding and appreciation for the diverse forms of life that share our planet.